What if some of the biggest things we thought we knew about the brain were only half the story? For years, psychology has helped us understand thoughts, emotions, and behavior. But neuroscience has been revealing something even more surprising. Your brain is far more changeable, adaptable, and surprising than most people realize. So in the next few minutes, here are 5 eye-opening neuroscience discoveries every psychology lover should know, and more importantly, why they matter in real life. First, your brain is not fixed. This is the discovery of neuroplasticity, the idea that the brain rewires itself based on what you do repeatedly. That means learning a language, practicing a skill, or even changing a habit literally changes the brain's connections. Why is that useful? Because it means improvement is biological, not just motivational. For example, if you want to become better at public speaking, your brain strengthens the circuits involved in memory, attention, and emotional control each time you practice. You are not just getting used to it, you are building a more capable brain. Second, memory is not like a video file. Each time you remember something, your brain rebuilds it and can slightly change it. This is huge for psychology because it explains why two people can remember the same event differently, and why confidence does not always equal accuracy. It is useful in everyday life because it changes how you handle arguments, interviews, or even self-doubt. If your memory of a failure is distorted and exaggerated, writing it down soon after can help you preserve a more accurate version. Third, emotions are deeply connected to your nervous system. Your brain does not just decide to feel calm or anxious. It constantly reads signals from the body, like heart rate, breathing, and tension. That is why slow breathing can actually reduce anxiety. It sends a safety signal to the brain through the vagus nerve and related pathways. In practical terms, this means when stress hits, you do not always need to think your way out first. Sometimes changing the body changes the mind. Try this. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6 for 1 or 2 minutes. It is simple, but it can shift your state surprisingly fast. Fourth, your attention is scarce. The brain cannot fully process everything, so it filters aggressively. This is why multitasking feels productive but usually reduces performance. When you switch tasks, your brain pays a switching cost, time, energy, and mistakes increase. This matters because focus is not just a personality trait, it is a design problem. If you want better concentration, reduce friction, put your phone away, work in short blocks, and define one clear task. The brain does better when the environment supports attention rather than competes with it. Finally, rejection really can hurt, and not just metaphorically. Research shows that social pain and physical pain share overlapping brain systems. That helps explain why being excluded, ignored, or embarrassed can feel intense and even hard to shake. Why is this useful? Because it reduces shame. If you have ever felt devastated by criticism or rejection, you are not too sensitive. Your brain is responding to social threat in a very real way. And that also means healing often requires the same things the brain uses for safety: connection, reassurance, and time. So here is the big takeaway. The brain is not a static machine. It learns, adapts, predicts, and protects, sometimes in ways that help us, sometimes in ways that hold us back. And that is what makes neuroscience so fascinating for psychology lovers. It turns abstract ideas into something concrete, measurable, and useful. 5 eye-opening neuroscience discoveries every psychology lover should know is just one small part of neuroscience. If you are interested, our full free neuroscience course is linked in the description.